Good morning, and welcome back to the vlog. Okay, today is, well, the day that I'm filming this. I am officially 18 weeks pregnant, which is super exciting, and it means that I have started today the 5th month of this pregnancy, which doesn't even feel real, and I know I still have so long to go. Month 5, month 6, month 7, month 8, month 9. However, just being almost halfway through is kind of incredible and really crazy, and yeah, I figured today we'll do a little bump date, and then I'll just take you along my day. It's a Wednesday, regular working day. Lots to do today, editing wise. But before we get into any of that, it's time to take my bump photo. I got up, well, I've been up for 2 hours. It's 7:30. I have this book called What to Expect When You're Expecting. My mom got it for me like the day that I told her I was pregnant. She Amazon shipped this to my house, I guess in 1993, before the internet was what it is today. This is what my mom had to get her through her pregnancy, and she said she found it really helpful. So they break things up by months instead of weeks. So every time I'm a new month, I read the next chapter. So this morning I got up really early and I read the month 5 chapter. And yeah, it was really interesting. I mean, it seems like all of the like growing belly pains are gonna come in this month, which, as you guys know, I'm kind of excited for because I've been desperate for a bump. I definitely feel like we're getting one. You'll see when I take my picture in a second. Anyway, after I read that chapter, I went and did some yoga, and I just got finished doing that. And normally I would go straight to eating breakfast, but I wanted to take my bump photo before I ate breakfast because I want to make sure that it's like as much of a baby bump and not as much of a food baby bump as possible. So anyway, let's take my bump photo. Beethoven, not him sitting right in front of the camera right as the timer went off. Okay, first of all, my bump looks fucking huge. I did not want to say anything before I started taking photos because I feel like I say that every week. But, okay, I'm like kind of quarter turned. Some of them are okay, I'm gonna take a couple more. But I feel like this is about to be the most noticeable bump change of this entire pregnancy so far. Okay, I feel like one of those is gonna work. I'm done. I'm gonna pick one of these. Okay, Mario's here, but he just woke up, so he's not gonna be on camera. First of all, I'm very excited about one particular size comparison this week.
Okay.
This week, the baby is the size of a sweet potato.
Oh boy.
It's a sweet potato baby. It's also a croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. Oh, or a slingshot.
Not a slingshot.
Yeah. Or
like the thing that David used to kill Goliath.
Yeah.
That feels smaller than a sweet potato.
Well, the next one feels even smaller. It's a sugar glider. Look at the hand. He's getting so big. Look at the foot. He's so big. Alrighty. 18 weeks pregnant. You may notice baby turning it up a notch in terms of moving and grooving all around the womb. And you may also notice, I think we've noticed this, your appetite is increasing.
Well, you just felt him yesterday. So.
I just felt him yesterday a little bit, and I feel like I've been eating like a fucking like trucker, like just a grown-ass man.
In Italian, we call that a garvone.
A garvone. In week 18, which is also, by the way, the start of month 5, lots of growth is happening with both you and your little one. The spawn is getting bigger all the time and is now weighing almost 8 ounces or 223 grams. So that's like half a pound. And your little martial artist is punching, kicking, and thrashing about harder than ever in your womb. Pretty soon, you may even be able to feel it. Spawn's facial features are also continuing to develop, and your baby can now yawn, hiccup, and swallow. They're also beginning to develop a coating of myelin on their nerves, a substance that protects and facilitates the brain's communication with the rest of the nervous system. Myelin is important for Spawn's brain development, and the best way to support this growth is to make sure you're getting lots of healthy fats like DHA or omega-3s. So that's what's going on with baby. What's going on with me is by now you've hopefully noticed that for most folks the second trimester trades many of the debilitating side effects of the first trimester for more minor annoyances. You'll notice your appetite growing to keep up with the Spawn's growth, and as your little ones start storing fat to keep themselves warm after you give birth, it's important to make sure that you're eating a range of nutritious foods that will help you feel good and help your baby grow well.
Salmon.
We are eating lots of salmon, but I feel like I've been eating pretty healthy. It's like when I travel, I don't eat healthy. Like I wasn't eating healthy as much in San Diego, but when I'm home and I'm cooking for myself, I eat healthy. plus candy. Another common symptom at this time is low blood pressure and low blood sugar. It's recommended that you don't rise up from a seated or lying position quickly, as that will make you feel dizzy and lightheaded. Low blood pressure during parts of pregnancy is normal because your circulatory system expands a lot to meet the demands of pregnancy. This period of lower blood pressure generally lasts until you're around halfway through the second trimester and then will start to dissipate. Until it does, support your body by drinking tons of water and don't be afraid to slow down a little to give your body a chance to catch up. No problem there. No problem with the water or with taking it easy. That's the update.
That's it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, I just finished breakfast and I'm doing the dishes slowly because I have all the dishes from yesterday that we didn't do as well. Anyway, the breakfast that I have every day, you guys know, my oats are so filling. They have so much. Okay, what did I put in them this week? We have half a cup of oats, a tablespoon of chia seeds, half a tablespoon of flax seeds, half a tablespoon of cinnamon, maple syrup, almond milk, a huge like dollop of Greek yogurt, like half an apple, and a handful of almonds. That's like a lot of food and I'm full. Usually I can have that breakfast at like, well, usually I ate it at 7:30. Today I ate it at 8. Usually I can have that breakfast at like 7:30 in the morning and then Beethoven. And then I'm not hungry again until, honestly, sometimes I can make it till like 1 o'clock in the afternoon because it's like such a filling breakfast. Here I am. I just finished eating. I gave myself like 5 minutes to digest before I came over here to do the dishes. You are being really cute right now. Don't get off balance. Oh. Anyway, here I am and I could eat so much more. I am starving. I am ravenous. And the crazy thing is that like I'm full. I think I would be super uncomfortable if I ate anything else right now. And this is like the situation that I feel like I'm constantly in. Like I'm really fucking hungry. I eat, I get full really fast, yet I'm still hungry. So like my stomach is like full. Like if I fucking ate anything else, I think I would be so uncomfortable and upset and I would have heartburn. I'm hungry. Like I've been this hungry in so long. So I bought myself a ton of snacks and I've just been snacking a lot this week, which is good because like I'm not gonna make it till like, I'm not gonna make it. First of all, I had breakfast late today, right? I had it at 8 o'clock. And so I probably would normally have lunch a little later, but I won't. I'll have it at noon. I don't even think I'm gonna make it till noon. So it's like all about snacks. I'm like so fucking hungry. The last time I was this hungry, like on a regular basis, obviously I get hungry all the time. I'm an eater. But the last time I was like this frequently hungry, I feel like was when I was recovering from an eating disorder and I was refeeding. Like the refeeding process of recovering from anorexia, like the hunger that you experience after starving yourself for like a really long time it's astronomical. Like it's why a lot of people think they're developing binge eating disorder when they recover from their anorexia when they're really not, because the refeeding process is like so intense. And that is literally what the hunger feels like, only back then I was able to eat everything I wanted to eat all the time because I didn't have a fucking baby moving my intestines around, fucking with my digestive system like I do right now. So I think that's why, like, even though I want to eat so much, I can't, because if I do eat too much or if I do eat too fast, then I get heartburn or I get like really gassy or it just like hurts. Like yesterday, I didn't want to cook last night, so we ordered Indian food. Normally I can eat an entire serving of tofu tikka masala. That's what I usually get with rice. Normally I can eat the whole thing, whatever they give you. It's a lot, but I can eat. I ate like a quarter. I was so fucking hungry. I was so excited for it to get here. I ate like a quarter of it and then I was like, no, my stomach hurts. I'm too full. I was so hungry, but I physically couldn't eat. So anyway, that what I would say would be the biggest annoyance in my life right now. I'm definitely not someone who deprives themselves ever because of aforementioned recovery years and years ago. So it's frustrating to like have this hunger and to also simultaneously, like my body and my brain are not connected. You know what I mean? My brain is like, more food, please. And my body is like, no, we can't fit anything else. I also, you know, I've been drinking a lot of water, but I always drink a lot of water, but I have been drinking like a lot of water and I'm sure that's taking up a lot of space in my stomach. But drinking water is important. I'm trying to do what's right. How did 2 people, I run the dishwasher almost every day. We're 2 people. How does that even happen? Is that normal? Do you guys do that if you live with just like 1 or 2 people in your house? Like, do you run the dishwasher that frequently? I've been cooking a lot. You know, we're trying to eat all of our meals with the exception of last night when we ordered Indian food. We've been trying not to order too many meals. I try and cap it at like twice a week, but still feels like a lot. I feel like when the baby gets here, not right away obviously, because he'll be just drinking out of bottles, which will probably wash by hand mostly. But like when the baby starts eating real food, we're gonna run this goddamn dishwasher like twice a day. Okay, it's 11:30. Beethoven's about to crash the shot. What's new? So it's like, what, 3 hours later? And I've just been sitting here working. I've got the pre-production. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. Great. Well, that's working. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what have I done? I got some pre-production work done for a video we're shooting at the end of October. Basically just getting the conversation rolling on when we're gonna have our production meeting the week before, and also like we're doing a lot of fashion videos because that's what you guys said you wanted, so that involves a lot of ordering. I have to make sure that we ordered the right stuff at the right time. So getting all of that deadlines out. And then I've just been editing. I imported all of the clips for all of our Halloween videos. We're doing 2 Halloween videos this year, and they are like classic try-ons, so I hope you guys love them. So they're not too complicated. I literally imported everything, organized all the clips, and have a rough cut of the first video already done. The rough cut's 35 minutes, which is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 25 minutes, but who knows? It was literally just a rough cut, so I could probably cut quite a bit out. Who's to say? I'd love to get this video just like done today, like a first version of it. That would be so ideal. But in the meantime, because I'm still in my yoga clothes and I need to take a shower, I can't remember the last time I washed my hair, so I'm just gonna wash it today. But before that, I got notes back on one of the vlogs from Sierra, so I'm gonna just do those notes so that I can render and export while I'm in the shower, prioritizing my time. So I gotta copy the notes into my notes app. That's how I do it. Here, I'll show you. See, I copy the notes into my notes app. I keep the notes app on the right side of the screen and the editing software on the left side of the screen. And then I work backwards so that it doesn't affect the timing of the timeline. And I will delete the notes as they go. And vlog notes never take me that long. So I anticipate this will take me like 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'll start rendering and exporting and I'll jump in the shower. Then I'll probably eat lunch. You know what? I've been really busy this morning and I was going on and on about how I'm gonna want a snack and I never stopped for a snack. It's already 11:30, no snack. So do these notes, render, export, take a shower, then I'm gonna eat lunch because I do want a lunch and I'm gonna eat a sweet potato. A sweet potato is on the menu for lunch for me this week, but B, my baby's a sweet potato. You guys, I swear to God, I really was about to take a shower, but look who came home and surprised me.
Hi.
He came home for lunch. So anyway, Tuna's very excited because he gets to see Mario in the middle of the day, so he's scratching all the furniture. But anyway, look at how handsome he is. That man put a sweet potato inside me.
You have such a cute little meow. Yeah.
Stay cool in the shade.
Oh. Yeah. Life is so hard.
Bye. There's a couple of cats that wander the neighborhood. 3 of them that we see on a regular basis. That was one of them. We named him Rio. At one point I met their actual owner. She stopped by and said hi because we like to pet the cats, and she told me their real names and I don't remember them, but that one we call Rio. There's another one we call Val, who we used to see all the time and we haven't seen her in a long time. We're a little worried about her. And then there's a white one that we call Ghost. I haven't seen Ghost in a while either. Have you seen Ghost? A month ago? Oh, we gotta be looking out for them. While Mario's here, we're gonna go get Starbucks together. I got a Starbucks gift card the other day, but I don't really drink a lot of coffee, especially now that I'm pregnant. I drink basically no coffee. So I'm very excited to be able to use my Starbucks gift card. I'm a huge Try Guys fan, and in real time, like a week ago, Keith put out a video where he tried like every drink at Starbucks, and it made me want to try, what did I just call it? A London Fog tea?
You didn't tell me, you just said it was a tea.
Oh, it was like it's called like an iced London Fog tea latte. I don't know, he said it was like, out of all the teas, he thought it was the best. So I'm gonna try that, and Mario's gonna get his very classic drink. He gets it every time.
I don't get it quite every time. I haven't gotten it in a while, and I've basically gone the whole summer without getting it, which is a shame.
That's
really,
crazy because you used to get it every time.
Yeah, well, we don't really go to Starbucks anymore.
That's true. It's a wait.
But it's I think it's the Java chip Frappuccino with a shot of peppermint in it, peppermint syrup.
Yeah, basically
and it's just
a milkshake.
It's a
coffee.
chocolate mint milkshake, and it's
a chocolate mint
fantastic.
milkshake with caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel?
Cheers.
Cheers. As delicious as it ever was. It's I guess like a mocha peppermint milkshake.
Let me try. It's giving Christmas.
It's incredible.
Yeah, not the right time of year though.
Well, it's cold, so you don't necessarily want to have something cold around Christmas.
That's true.
Like a hot mocha, peppermint mocha.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mine's good. It's just a tea latte. It's not as strong as like a chai tea or a matcha tea. It's very mild, but that's kind of what I wanted, so that works for me. And it's cold.
Mine's so much better.
Well, yours is like a sugar bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna draw you back off, so he has to go back to work. But that's supposed for a thumbnail.
Sponsor us.
All right, back to the grind. Now that extremely welcome work break in my day is over, I'm gonna have lunch first because there's no way I'm gonna be able to be patient enough to wait to eat until after my shower. So, y'all know how it is. Same lunch I had in the last vlog. I usually have a different lunch every other day, so I'll like get stuff for 2 different lunches. I just happen to be vlogging on Monday. And then on Wednesday, so you didn't see the in-between one. Yesterday I had egg salad. I made an egg salad sandwich. That was yesterday's lunch. Today I'm back to sweet potato with refried beans, avocado, and sour cream. So, oh, what a lovely little break in my day. I will say that when Keith tried this drink on his Eat the Menu, he did say that it was better hot, but it's like 80 something degrees outside today, so I simply wasn't gonna get a hot drink. I'm gonna listen to my Big Brother podcast and have lunch.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to the Is It Kendall Jenner or Is It a Fit production meeting.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I gotta get this call sheet to our crew so they know what the fuck's going on. Meeting went well. Back at editing. You guys, I showered. Are we proud of me doing the bare minimum to be a just productive member of society? After the meeting, I took a shower. I just finished going through that Halloween video that I'm cutting today again, and it's now down to 27 minutes. I knew I'd be able to cut it down. Much happier with that length. And while I was editing, I made little notes of things I need. So like I need clips from shows that we reference, movies that we reference, pictures that we reference, etc., etc. And then obviously like all the product details, which Jess just sent over for me. And then I gotta make the graphics for the rankings. So I'm gonna do all of that, put it in, and then we'll see what time it is. I'd love to be done by 5. If I don't get this video done today, it's not a huge deal. I'll just finish it tomorrow morning, because then after I put all of this in, I get all of this and I make all of this and I put all of this in, I gotta find the music, and I'm gonna do different music than our typical branded music because it's Halloween. So I gotta search for good like Halloween background music that's not too intrusive but gives like a good vibe. Then I gotta color correct, and then I gotta adjust the audio. So I have an hour. It's 4 o'clock. We'll see if I get to how far I get into this. But again, I'm pretty close to being done. I feel like I have maybe like 2 hours left. So maybe an hour today and an hour tomorrow. Maybe 3 hours. I don't know. We'll see. And the video is really funny. I'm extremely biased because I'm in it and I am a narcissist, and so I just think I'm funny. But this is what the rough cut looks like on the timeline. So pretty good. Alrighty, it's 5:30. I'm at a stopping point. I got everything added on the timeline and I prepped the audio. So I didn't actually fix it. That'll take like 30 minutes, but prepped. And it's 5:30. So I wanted to stop at 5, stop at 5:30. Not a big deal. No, don't lick my zit sticker off. Anyway, God, it's so dark. Now, let's close out of this library so I don't fuck anything up. I'm gonna edit a vlog for me. I'm a little bit behind my own editing schedule. I'm usually like a week ahead of myself, but not today, not this week, aka for you guys last week. So I need to edit some shit for this channel. I'm gonna start dinner in an hour, so I have 1 hour to get whatever I can get done. I have nothing that's like, oh, I have to go up tomorrow or anything, so we're good. Okay, I was just on the phone with my husband, chatting about his day. By the way, I put these leggings on. These are my Old Navy maternity leggings that I showed you guys last week. They could be better than my regular leggings. What you just witnessed me do is questionable at best. I read in the New York Times a few weeks ago about this method for cooking salmon. I usually cook salmon in the air fryer, but it was basically like you could wrap it in parchment paper with a bunch of different ingredients. There was no recipe. It was just like literally the explanation of the method. So it was like wrap your salmon in parchment paper with whatever ingredients you think sound good, put it in the oven at 500 degrees for 12 minutes, and then it'll like cook everything together. And I guess parchment paper is better than foil paper because it like lets it breathe, I was reading. So we're gonna try it. Oven is preheating to 500, which is really hot. I think it's the hottest I've ever made this oven. And I decided to do a little kind of Italian flair because of my husband's proclivity for Italian food. So I put salmon with cherry tomatoes, lemon, garlic, capers, and olive oil. So hopefully that's good. I wanted to do basil, but they didn't have any basil at the grocery store. I'm gonna make some pasta because I'm hoping it'll be juicy when it's done with all the tomatoes hopefully popping in the oven with it's that hot, and the lemons and the olive oil like mixing. So I'm hoping we can just unwrap this foil, put it on the pasta, and it makes its own little sauce, and that the salmon will be tender enough to just fall apart. I haven't made salmon in an oven in a long time because I usually make it in the air fryer. So who the fuck knows? I'm the kind of cook where I read a recipe and I follow it once, and then I make it up and I change it as I like it from there. Or like I didn't even read a recipe. I'll read about a method and I'll go, that's kind of how I started cooking salmon in the air fryer in the first place. I read about cooking salmon in the air fryer and I was like, and it's the best salmon I've ever made in my life. I've heard that salmon is extremely important for pregnant people, so I'm trying to eat it twice a week. Anyway, that's the dinner plan. Wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes. Alrighty, moment of truth. Oh almost cooked. It's not totally cooked. Okay, fully cooked. So that took 16 minutes. Okay, I made it, and I think it's good. I don't know, I haven't tried it, so I'll do a live taste test. The salmon is falling apart just like I wanted it to. Just to see if I can get all the oil and the juices in here. I like it.
You get all the flavors?
I'm like Ratatouille.
What was the things that you put in it again?
Remy. Olive oil, lemon, capers, garlic, tomatoes.
You get all those little colors of flavor, brush strokes.
With a tomato, that's the bite. Little pasta, little salmon, little tomato. It's left this for me. Bye.